Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if this is your first time stopping by. I'm Sam, I'm a singer and a vocal coach, and today I'm reacting to Eric Michael Krop singing Gethsemane from Jesus Christ Superstar. Now, this is quite an old video at this point. I think it's been on YouTube for around 15 years or so I have seen it before, but it popped up in my recommended feed again the other day, and I thought, do you know what? It would actually be a really good one to revisit and have a look through, because if I'm remembering rightly, although it's been a while, there is something really special about this performance, so I'm excited to dive back in. I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison.
Wow, okay, what a start. Such a gorgeous tone already, so delicate and soft but bright and pingy at the same time. I think we're all that guy in the audience, aren't we, cheering him on? I love the way he's already playing with the phrasing, really sort of leaning into the swells and then really playing with the dynamics, bringing it back down really softly. And the way he floated up into that head voice without a bump in sight, that was absolutely gorgeous, then dropped all the way back down, again so smooth, you would not be able to tell his transition was there if you weren't listening for it, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. And the way he opened out onto that really resonant cry, so good.
Fear that burned me, I have changed. I'm not sure as when we started.
Ooh, I love that round, resonant, full tone on those lower chest notes there. Given where he started and how light his voice is, you really wouldn't expect that depth of tone and resonance and warmth in those lower notes. His voice is absolutely huge, and you can already tell he knows exactly what he's doing with it. Such good singing.
Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad. Surely I've exceeded expectations. I've tried for 3 years.
Gorgeous open belt there. It just sounds so effortless and just rings so brilliantly in the room and through the, through the screen, and that just sounds so easy for him. That's always the type of belt we're going for.
Seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man? But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to their tree.
I really like what he's doing in this section, because he's really kind of laying some solid foundations. He's really sort of got that strong tone underneath it, particularly in the "but if I die." He's really solid in that chest voice, laying those really good foundations. And for anyone who knows the songs and knows sort of where it goes vocally, that is really important to set your voice up well for the climax of the song. And then he does something quite cool as well, because that line where it says, "Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me," is actually deceptively difficult, because you're pushing a lot of air through there with the H's. They're what we call an aspirate onset, so that means that the airflow comes through before the vocal folds can come together and create the sound. So that can create a bit of instability when it comes to vocal fold closure, but he's navigating it really well there and keeping a really good tone underneath of that, so that's really good singing.
I have to know, I have to know, my Lord. I have to know, I have to know, my Lord. Have to see, I have to see, my Lord. Have to see, I have to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward?
Okay, we can see he's not quite sure of the lyrics there, but that's totally understandable because if I'm remembering rightly, this was a very impromptu performance. I think Eric was pulled up on stage to sing by a friend, so it was very unrehearsed and very sort of spur of the moment. So I think we can all sort of give him that one. And any of us who have performed, I'm sure, have been in that situation where we're singing and then we have a bit of a blip and we're not quite sure what's coming out of our mouth next. So I can definitely empathise with that feeling, but he powers through really, really well. Oh, you can really tell he's ramping up his belt there. He's really leaning into a really nice twang. It's actually really well balanced. It's not too bright. It's not too annoying in quality, but it's just what you need for this style. You know, he's really sending energy into that sound, exciting the upper parts of the sound wave, and that really helps us to get ping, ring, and resonance into the sound without muscular effort. It gives us an impression of volume without forcing. And again, for this style of song and for a lot of musical theatre in general, you know, when you are doing a lot of belting or high intensity vocals, you want as little effort on the vocal folds as possible and really relying on manipulating the vocal acoustics to give you that extra boost for volume and power, and he's doing really well. I mean, come on, we are listening to that again because isn't that just absolutely stunning? I need to find out what pitch that is. Bear with me a second. That's an A5. An A5 in a male singer, and he's mixing like a pro up there. That's incredible. That is a difficult note for a female singer to mix that high up. For a guy to be able to do that with so much ease and balance and power is just phenomenal. Like, there are not many guys who could do it that easily and that well. I'm getting tripped over my words because I'm getting so excited. I am stunned by that, and I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I've looked at the score, but I'm pretty sure that's at least a step higher than the original key, which in itself is just insane. Oh my god. I'm going to listen to that one more time. I mean, there are no words for how good that is, honestly. Absolutely piercing, crystal clear, just so effortless. He just sounds like he's floating up there. It should not sound that easy for him. Like, oh my goodness. And then he adds that really cool grit, that rasp and that distortion, giving us that perfect sort of rocky feel. Stunning stylistically for this show. And the fact that he can riff up there as well. That is insane. He's so well balanced there that he's got so much crispness, such a clear, clean riff. It's really, really good singing. I can't give him enough credit for that because, wow.
Can you show me now that I would not be killed in vain? Show me just a little of your omnipresent brain. Show me there's a reason for your wanting me to die. You fought your key on where and how, but not so hard on why.
I love how he's really getting into that. You know, again, he's adding that bit of grit, that growl onto those notes there. You can really tell he's into this. Oh, I'm loving it so much.
Alright, I'll die just to watch me die. See how I die.
I'm going to go back and replay this section again because he's actually doing something really clever here.
Just to watch me die.
Did you hear the way he really rounded the me on that? And considering how in the lead up to this, he's been in a really twangy vocal quality, you know, that's actually really clever singing, because with twang and when you're sort of setting your voice up for a belt condition or a really high chest dominant mix, the larynx is going to be up and there's going to be a little bit more effort involved. So when you then are rounding the vowels, he's dropping the larynx there, and that's really, really smart, because what he's doing is just giving his voice a second to reset, to bring everything back to as neutral a position as possible, just for a second in preparation for when he goes back for the big climax of the song. And that is really, really important to do when you've got a song that requires so much high intensity singing and so much stamina, to give your voice every chance to just settle again and have a second to breathe. That's really, really good. That ending, I mean, wow, the way he is just able to transition so smoothly through at least 3 of his transitions there, you know, it wasn't just the first one, it was the first, the second, up into the third, you know, so smoothly, so expertly. I am blown away. This performance is honestly one of the best of this song that I've seen. I'd forgotten how absolutely insanely brilliant he is at doing this, and to be honest, this version absolutely spoiled Gethsemane for me, because I have yet to find another singer give me this amount of excitement, give me the chills I get when I watch this, and perform it vocally in such a stunning way. I thought that was pretty near flawless there. So good. I had an absolute ball reaction to that one. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did watching that, because wow, it was so good. Don't forget to like, to subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you thought of Eric's performance, what was your favourite parts, and tell me what I should react to next. I'm always open to hearing what you guys would like to see from me. Bonus points if it's another musical theatre song, because I think you can tell I love a bit of musical theatre. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye guys.